What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy Marlon. We are back at it again with another edition of the show. So if this is your first time watching, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. If you do enjoy PlayStation and Xbox news, all the latest news, reviews, and rumors right here on the channel. Oh boy, today is Hype Fridays. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We like to keep it nothing but the hype train around here. So appreciate all of you guys for hanging out with me yesterday during yesterday's stream. Sony dropped the bomb in terms of Spider-Man 2. And we had the console, the limited edition, Spider-Man 2 console. And then we also talked about the new story trailer, which actually revealed Venom in all his monstrous glory. And so there is that right there. Also, we learned about the faceplates for, Spider-Man 2. Not only that, but the faceplates will be going up for pre-order on July 28th. So that's what, like next week, if I'm not mistaken. So there is that there. So just wanted to get that out the way. Also, we have PS5 Pro leak going around from a reliable source, and we're going to talk about it. It's actually trending out on Twitter right now. Everybody is talking about it with support of 8K. Yeah, I believe it when I see it, but we're going to talk about that right here on the channel as well. We also got a couple Xbox stuff that we need to go over and discuss as well, pertaining to the whole, not the Activision Blizzard King deal, but also touching up on the Call of Duty fiasco when Microsoft turned on the servers for the older Call of Duty games. Well, apparently there was a huge influx of sales that was through Amazon, so up to 84%. So it really just goes to show you how many people really want to play these older games and such. And anybody knows Xbox during this entire generation knows that, well, if that's one thing you could say about them, besides their first party output and launching with no games at the beginning of the generation, is that the backwards compatibility side of things are really awesome. So if you want the best of the best, HDR support on a lot of older games, higher resolution on a lot of games, higher FPS on a lot of games, and things of that nature, or FPS boost, or whatever you want to call it, that is really where the Series X shines. Now, in other areas where I feel like, well, when it comes to the first party stuff, not so much, right? We're still waiting on more and more games to really fully utilize the full potential of the Xbox Series X. But that is kind of crazy to see people buying Xbox Series X's to play 360 Call of Duty games, right? And that's rightfully so. That's fine. I mean, hey, that's good for Microsoft, right? Because if this is the case, then hey, this is good. I mean, giving people a reason to go out there and buy a Series X. If you can't sell them on your first party output or your second or third party output, you can at least sell them on something, and it's just plain old games, right? And it's funny because how we heard remarks from Sony before, oh, people don't care about old games. Yeah, people really do love nostalgia, and it's a big old ordeal. That's one of the main reasons why a lot of people was really disappointed when it comes to the PS5 backwards compatibility side of things. Now, we're still waiting on the ability. Now, there was some type of update that I wanted to kind of touch up on pertaining to backwards compatibility when it comes to PlayStation 5. So apparently Sony is still working on this. From what I'm hearing, they're still working on this right now to accelerate, to get PS3 native support in terms of you being able to download the games and not just stream the games. And not only that also, but improve a lot of the quality of the older backward compatibility games and stuff, whether it's PS3, PS2, PS1, things of that nature. So they're still working on a lot of stuff there. They have a separate team that is dedicated for that. And so, Sony is doing what they can with backwards compatibility, but Microsoft with this ABK deal, I think, that is definitely huge for a lot of people who really want to play Call of Duty and really are. I'm seeing people firing up their Series X's, firing up all different type of Xbox consoles just to play these older Call of Duty games. So I think the celebration is already taken its course in terms of that. Also, we're going to talk about something that is very interesting here when it comes to Microsoft and future acquisitions moving forward, because it seemed like there might going to run into some issues. We're going to talk about this report that is actually stemming from this whole court case and things of that nature. And this is why I say after this Activision Blizzard King deal, you do not need to buy anything else. Okay, period. And you already got enough first party studios. You already got enough, you know, two of the biggest acquisitions of all time, two giant third-party publishers, Bethesda and Activision. So you do not need to buy anything else. So I could see why they're saying that Microsoft is going to have some trouble, or they're going to have some issues moving forward, acquiring even more studios, not even just, you know, publishers, but studios. So I'm just saying, you buy, and then you put yourself in a position where it's just kind of like, okay, all right, now it's going to be an issue now because you feel like, well, you can get away with every single thing. But I digress. We're going to talk about that report as well, about the roadblock that Microsoft could, you know, potentially see or have, you know, as we progress in the future. So there's that. We're going to talk about that as well. We're also going to talk about the PlayStation 5 Slim next to the PS5 Pro. We do have a little bit of update here regarding the PS5 Slim. Now, interesting. I'm gonna get to y'all super chats. Keep them coming. If you have any super burning questions, feel free to super chat. I mean, it's Crazy Friday. We normally go crazy with it. So thank you guys so much. Make sure y'all hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. So let's hop back on the PS5 Slim situation. So we do have an update pertaining to the PS5 Slim, not in the vein of what you guys may be thinking this PS5 Slim is going to be a reportedly going to be. But interestingly enough, I was thinking to myself, is Sony going to have, this is why I'm trying to make sense out of this. Okay, so they just revealed yesterday, and we'll go over that for people who missed out on the Spider-Man 2 Finanza. So we're going to go over that. But the fact that Sony revealed the Spider-Man 2 limited edition PS5, which is basically a standard PS5, one would really think that if the PS5 Slim or whatever the redesign, not even redesign, a slight revision, I'm just going to say slight revision is still slated for this year, like September of this year or October of this year, are they going to have two separate bundles? Because I'm trying to make sense out of this, guys. If you're going to come out with another, you know, PS5 this year, Spider-Man 2, hello? They should have, I feel like maybe somebody can, you know, super chat me on this one, but that would be kind of confusing how you have two separate bundles. You have a regular PS5 bundle for Spider-Man 2, and then you have a Slim. Missed opportunity, unless the Slim is not coming out this year. But man, Spider-Man 2 is it's going to be huge. I mean, after that story trailer, we do have some more information about Spider-Man 2 as well. Oh my God. So what you guys saw yesterday, oh, that ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. Yo, I'm telling you right now, Spider-Man 2 looks so much better than what we saw during the PS5 showcase, the actual gameplay reveal. Yo, let me tell you something right now. It's going to look so much more better than what we saw yesterday. I mean, yesterday, that story trailer with the bits, scissor reels of gameplay that was fixed into that story trailer, the character models are going to look even better. That is insane to hear that. I don't even know if you guys are hearing me right now. Apparently, we're going to talk about Spider-Man 2 in a large capacity, because the interesting part about Spider-Man 2 is that it is pushing the PlayStation 5. And we are going to talk about the reports that we're hearing right now, because what we saw yesterday, oh, that's nothing. I'm like, what? Venom looks insane. Are you kidding me? How much more better? How much more? This is why I say never underestimate the abilities of a S tier studio. Never underestimate a studio that knows what they're doing, knows how to fully utilize hardware, because that was one of the things that I would say that I love about Sony and that I love about their first party studios. They just know how to utilize hardware. They know how to push, whether it's the SSD or the IO throughput or whatever, the full potential of the PS5. They just know how to do that, man. And I think it's just a celebratory time right now for PlayStation fans. It's just a great time. It's just a great time right now to be a gamer in general. On the Xbox side, you know, you have, you know, this ABK deal fixing to go through. You got Starfield fixing to drop in September. You have, let's keep pushing here. You got Starfield that's fixing to drop. You also have, you know, Forza Motorsport that's fixing to drop. So you have games on the Sony side. You got Spider-Man 2. You got Final Fantasy 16. We got Stellar Blade that is supposed to be dropping maybe sometime this year, maybe during the next State of Play that we're going to be getting, maybe in August or whatever. We should be getting some more information on Stellar Blade in terms of release date. Helldivers 2 looks really fun to kind of get the whole community together so that we could all game and have a great time. So there is that. I mean, and also there's also like tons of other stuff apparently like that we don't even really know about. It's just crazy. It's just a lot of stuff on the table right now. So there is that. But Spider-Man 2, we're going to dig into that. We have more information on Spider-Man 2. We're also going to talk about Final Fantasy Sales. Final Fantasy 16 is performing very well right now, considering the install base of the PlayStation 5. We do have a report on that as well that we need to go ahead and touch up on. Also, we have some Xbox stuff that we need to touch up on and go over as well. We got to talk about Aaron Greenberg and what he's talking about in terms of Xbox. All right. So you don't want to miss out on that, because it seems like it's the season right now for people to be buying Series X's. And also the limelight is kind of on Xbox right now. So now it's time to shine. Now is time to just keep your foot on the gas and pay attention, manage your studios, do what you need to do, show your gameplay, and you're good to go. You're gravy. All right, so let's go ahead here, guys. Let me get to these super chats. Make sure you guys hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you're brand new. We're getting to the Q&A after the show. But let's get to these super chats. If you have any super questions, don't hesitate to support our show. Magnum Gaming with the $5 says Venom is Spider-Man. It says first Harry tells Spider-Man we're going to heal the world. Then Peter Parker Venom stands behind Harry and repeats it to him. Thank you so much, Venom, for thank you so much, Venom. Thank you so much, Magnum, for the $5. Larry K, thank you for the $1 donation. I appreciate you, man. All right, so that's what we have. That's what we're gonna work with. So, top of the hour, let's talk about PS5 Pro. Oh boy. Oh boy, I know some people are like, oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Here we go is right. Here we go is right, because now we're going to be talking about PlayStation 5 Pro. You know what's funny about this whole PS5 Pro situation? We did talk about the PS5 Pro, and I said the last time when we did cover information on the PS5 Pro, I said for them not to release, Sony does not need to release it until 2025. If everything that we're going to be covering today about PS5 Pro is true, dang, man. All I could say is dang. What does that leave the PlayStation 6? Let me leave it right there. This is crazy. But this is rumor territory here. But who it's coming from is very reliable, because he's responsible for, obviously, the PS5 Slim. Sony actually coming out talking about another revision of the PS5. I mean, he was right on a whole bunch of stuff. He's respectable in the industry. It's Tom Henderson. Who else, right? So let's go ahead and let's talk about this right now. And I'm gonna take this with a huge grain of salt. I'm not gonna get my hopes up. This ain't gonna be 2020 for me all over again. It's just not gonna happen. I'm sorry. It's just not gonna happen for me again, because you ain't about to burn me. No, sir, you're not. So let's go ahead here, guys, and let's talk about this one. And interestingly enough, the PS5 Pro is reportedly supporting 8K. Now, if I remember correctly, on the PS5 box, I don't have my PS5 box right now, but it has 8K on the box, right? And funny enough, a lot of people was thinking, oh, shoot, oh my God. Yeah, my PS5 can do 8K. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Listen, PS5 can do 8K. It's on the box. That's for streaming. Okay? That is for streaming. That ain't for no video games or nothing like that. You know what I mean? So there is that. Now, let's dig into exactly where this PS5 Pro information is actually coming from. And it's a mixture of the Microsoft trial with the Federal Trade Commission. So they're saying here that the PS5 Pro will be supporting 8K. All right. Now, mention an enhanced version of the PS5. This is during the Microsoft trial, as the Xbox maker said it was anticipating that Sony was developing a mid-generation refresh or a mid-generation upgrade for the actual console. Now, here is where Tom Henderson actually comes into it. Now, Anderson also had said he was 100%. Now, I'm gonna tell you right now, as a insider, you gotta really know to really put yourself out there like that to say, oh, I'm 100% certain. I'm 100% certain that, you know, the PS5 Pro is real and it's in the hands of developers and this and that. But Tom Henderson say he's 100% confident. And listen, if this is not true, Tom Henderson, I'm just going to say this is going to kind of hurt the credibility just a little bit, but I digress. Let's keep on pushing. So he's saying that he's 100% confident in terms of the actual existence of the PS5 Pro. He said that the PS5 Pro was in development, and now he comes out with a new report detailing more about the alleged system. Okay, so let's transition screen because I want you guys to see this with your own two eyes so you know that this ain't no fly-by-night information. This is actually legit and it's actually happening, okay? So let's go ahead and let's switch screens here. I want you guys to see this information. This is typed up on PlayStationLifestyle.net. So let's go over this and discuss this. Okay. So, I know you guys see this right here in bold letters, okay? It says right here that the PS5 Pro is reportedly slated for 2024. Man, I refuse to believe they're coming out with a PS5 Pro in 2024. Like, I refuse to believe that, but hey, if that's the nature of the beast, then hey, I don't know what else to say. Now, according to Henderson on his new site, Key to Gaming. Oh, wait, I didn't even know he had a new site. I said that the PS5 Pro is codenamed Trinity, keeping with the Matrix code names for the PS4 Pro and PlayStation VR, which were Neo and Morpheus, respectively. Oh, wow. Oh, Enter the Matrix. Oh, Matrix, one of my favorite movies of all time. And okay, so let's go ahead here. So it has allegedly been in the works since early 2022, and many studios will have their development kits by November 2023. Sony is also apparently trying to target a November 2024 release date for the improved system. 2024, bro, that seems way too soon for PS5 Pro. But who am I to say otherwise? I'm going to let y'all decide that. Now, Henderson noted that he couldn't track down exact specs, but it is built to have a better and more consistent frame rate at 4K. I hope that this is true. No, psych. I hope that this is true, because right now, we need that. We need that very badly right now. We need that very badly. We do need, you know, something that is going to give us a more consistent frame rate, especially at 4K, okay? Because it seemed like with PS5 and Series X, we can't even get that. But that's another time, another conversation. He also explained that there will be a new performance mode for 8K and better ray tracing. Okay, so you're hearing this, right? He's saying that there is going to be a new performance mode, all right, for 8K and better ray tracing. That is insane. If this is true, that is literally insane. 8K performance mode. Wow. It's preferably upscaling 8K. All right. Maybe upscaling 8K with, improved ray tracing. That's where we're going to leave that at. Now, the PS5 doesn't support ray tracing, but it's often limited, especially when the context of what high-end PCs can do. Now, the latest report of Tom Henderson is more detailed update for his report in March. He also previously reported accurately on Sony's hardware. Henderson was the first to reveal details on Project Q, the Sony's wireless earbuds, and the DualSense Edge, all three of which later confirmed. He also noted again that there is no Slim, but doubled down on the PS5 with the detachable drive, which he has reported on before. So yeah, I mean, Tom Henderson has a very good track record. I mean, you see the things that he was right on, but I'm going to ask you guys this, guys, right now, okay, about the PS5 Pro. Do you believe, I'm going to ask y'all this, do you believe that the PS5 Pro will have 8K support, 8K support with ray tracing? I'm just gonna put RT. Do y'all believe that? I'm on the side of the fence where I'm just kind of like, I don't even really know. I don't even want to even get my hopes up for that, but that is literally insane. If it has a separate mode for 8K, I mean, oh my God. On paper, if the part that I do believe though is the 4K situation, like, better consistency in terms of frames per second, whether it's 60 or 4K 60 or 4K 120 or something like that. I do believe that. But the 8K thing, like I said, upscale 8K, not native 8K. Definitely not. So upscale 8K, or dynamic 8K, or, a blend between 4K and 8K or something like that, but not true 8K. So we'll see. We'll definitely see. I'm not getting my hopes up. I'm not going to fall into that trap again. I'm not doing it. So we'll see what happens. It sounds really good. And it makes me wonder though. Hold on. Let me see if I can switch my mouse over here. It makes me wonder, well, what is going to happen with the PS6? Because it's like, okay, what's the PS6 going to do? If the PS5 Pro is supposed to be giving us a much more better 4K experience, more stable 4K experience at 60 FPS, and giving us 8K performance mode, what is PS6 going to do? And another thing, a big question mark for me also, 2024, no. I don't believe that one bit. I don't believe that. Now, that's the part I'm just like, that and the 8K part, I don't believe. I don't believe that one bit. I don't believe the 8K part. I believe it when I see it in action, you know what I mean? And being implemented into the games. I told you guys, I'm not into that nonsense anymore like I used to be. No, sir. No, sir. So, I don't believe the 8K performance mode, and I do not believe the 2024 release window. I don't believe that. Sony will be out of their friggin' minds if they're going to sit there and come out with a PS5 Slim or whatever they want to, whatever it's going to be called, with a detachable drive. people are still buying PS5s like crazy right now. I mean, we just talked about day before yesterday's show that in Europe right now, the PS5 is up 116% in terms of sales. 116% skyrocketed in Europe right now, selling like crazy. So you have people buying PS5s. Okay, you got people buying the Spider-Man 2 PS5. People are going to buy it regardless, right? So what are you going to be doing? Like, I'm not understanding. You're going to come out with this other revision of the PS5 with the detachable drive. And then in 2024, you're going to hit us with the PS5 Pro. It just seems too soon. But then again, we're in year 4, right? So theoretically, we're in year 4. In 2024, we'll be in year 4. But I'm still standing firm on 2025. I think it's just fitting for like a fall 2025. That just makes sense to me, right? Give people a little bit of breathing room to decide what they're going to be purchasing. You want to buy this other revision of the PS5 with a detachable drive or whatever the case may be, then go ahead and buy that. You have 2 years to make up your mind. Or if Sony makes the announcement next year, maybe towards the end of next year, make the announcement or something for PS5 Pro and then release it in 2025. All right, maybe do that. You know what I mean? If this whole thing is real, but don't release it in 2024. That's just my opinion because I know how people are. I know how consumers are. And I've seen it happen with the PS4 Pro. And you would think that Sony would learn their lesson with the PS4 Pro situation because people was very, very pissed off when the PS4 Pro got revealed. Like, oh, man, you got the PS4 Slim and stuff like that. And then people was like, oh, man, I'm still buying the regular PS4. I'm buying the regular. But that's always going to happen, though, no matter how long after it is. I feel like people are always going to complain like, oh, man, here goes another system. But this is what these console manufacturers do, whether they wait, a whole 4 years or a whole 5 years after the launch of the standard edition of the PS5 or the launch edition of the PS5. I mean, that's just really what it is. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts on the whole PS5 Pro situation. All right, let's go ahead and let's move on from that situation. Let's talk about Spider-Man 2. Now, be real with me. I know a lot of you guys are PlayStation fans or whatever the case may be. Like I said what I said about the PS5, the console itself. I'm not a huge fan about the design of the console. I feel like they could have done a better job. But for those of you who missed out yesterday on all of this stuff, I did cover it in a separate stream yesterday. So let's talk about Spider-Man 2. And then we're going to talk about how Spider-Man 2 is actually pushing the actual PS5. So let's talk about this. This is obviously the biggest game of the year. And just so you guys know, we're hearing from one of the higher ups at, Insomniac that what we saw in terms of this trailer, in terms of the character models, oh, that's nothing. Oh, that is nothing compared to what we're going to get soon. Or maybe when we see the game at the next PlayStation State of Play or something along those lines, then there's that. But let me know if you guys are going to be picking this up or not. All right, so here is the actual console. That's going to be our next poll here, which let's go ahead and let's talk about that right away. So we have, do you believe that the PS5 Pro will have 8K support with ray tracing? You guys, 61% of you guys said no. All right, so there's that. So let's go ahead and let's move on here. Let me ask you guys, are you buying the Spider-Man 2 PS5? All right, yes or no? All right, so there's that. All right, are you buying the Spider-Man 2 PS5? Yes or no? All right, so like I said, this is the actual PS5 right here, right? Let me actually zoom out a little bit. Oh, good Lord. Let me zoom out a little bit so you guys can see. Good Christmas. Okay, there we go. All right, so it says pre-orders begin July 28th. All right, so July 28th is when you can get your hands on this. Now, like I said in my stream yesterday, Not a huge fan of the design of this PS5, but hey, it is what it is. That's just my opinion on that one. I feel like they could have just went a little bit all out more, especially the Spider-Man logo being way down at the bottom right here. Why not put it in the middle of the system and make it bigger, or do a Venom logo or put Venom's face on the other side? I don't freaking know, but that's just my opinion. Let me know if you're buying the system or not. I tell you one thing, I'm getting that controller, and I'm also going to be getting the limited edition PS5 covers. So yeah, just so if you guys don't know about all this stuff, they're going to be launching the limited edition console with the limited edition faceplate for the digital PS5 and the physical PS5 alongside with the actual controller. So there you go with that. And obviously, this is what the controller looks like. So really wanted to kind of cover it. And obviously we watched the trailer yesterday, which I think everybody by now should have already watched that trailer. Looks amazing. Looks really, really amazing. Like butter, literally butter. Okay, so let's go ahead here and let's talk about how the game is actually pushing the actual PlayStation 5. So diving into our next story here, we have to talk about the traversal speed. All right. Now, interestingly enough, it says right here that Spider-Man 2 and this is a huge request for a lot of people. Now, a lot of people would say that the swinging in Spider-Man, they didn't really like in Spider-Man 2018. They didn't really like it in Miles Morales. They feel like the swinging could be a little bit better. And that was one of the requested stuff that people were asking for to be better. I mean, even when people saw the actual reveal gameplay during the PS5 showcase, it was like, oh, the swinging looks the same. Well, here we go. Because even though you can see the burst of speed of Miles even moving forward during that gameplay demo, I mean, it definitely looks a whole lot better, and it looks faster for sure, like traversing around the city and stuff like that. You can see the sense of speed, and that is the PS5 being pushed there. And so without further ado, let's dive into this. It says right here that Spider-Man 2 PS5 web wings enabled super fast travel. So the web wing, which is like a new addition and things of that nature, it says Insomniac Games has said that web wings in Spider-Man 2 enable super fast travel thanks to the power of the PS5, aka PlayStation 5, baby. Now, it says right here that the studio dropped a ton of new game information alongside a trailer and announcement of a theme console and covers at San Diego Comic-Con. Now, here's where it really digs into the capabilities of the PlayStation 5. It says right here that Spider-Man 2 pushes traversal speed on PlayStation 5. Now, over on PlayStation Blog, senior game designer Ryan Smith said that Insomniac utilized the PS5 power and speed. Woo! I need everybody to spam the emote, the fire emote. This is what y'all wanted, right? This is what y'all wanted, right? Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. We need to see more and more and more next generation only games utilizing the power of these consoles, whether it's Series X, whether it's PS5. This is something that you guys, I need everybody to have some fire emotes because this came out of you guys' mouth. Y'all said that y'all were tired of Sony holding on to PS4, not pushing the PlayStation 5. Well, here it is, especially with Spider-Man 2. So you heard it from Ryan Smith from Insomniac Games, basically saying that they're utilizing the power and the speed of the PlayStation 5 to basically bring something people have seen in the comics and movies to the game. What? Oh! Woo! Woo! Did y'all hear that? This man said from the movies. What you see in the actual movies and comics. Oh, you didn't hear that. Y'all didn't hear that. Y'all didn't hear that. What? Man, listen, man, you better get hype. You better get hype. If you're a PlayStation fan right now, if you're a Spider-Man fan, you should be celebrating right now. This is what you guys have been asking for, more games to utilize the PS5, because the PS5 have so much horsepower under the hood, and it's just like, it's literally makes no sense whenever we don't see these consoles being pushed. And so, with that being said, being that they're going to be matching what we see in the comics, what we see in the movies in terms of speed, in terms of power, in terms of visuals, whoo, insane. Now, let's get into the quotes here, and then we're going to go over this and discuss this together, okay? Great time to be a gamer. Great time. Now, swinging is the core of our Spider-Man traversal, okay? So we designed the web wings to work with swinging and complement it, Smith explained. That way you can wave back and forth between the two to build up speed and height. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. So much better than Miles Morales. Traversal wise, so much better than Spider-Man 2018. I'm telling you, this game is going to be super fast. Very, very fast. Swinging is like never before. I mean, we're actually seeing it. We saw a tad bit of it, you know, during the story trailer for Spider-Man 2. And I was like, holy freaking, this already looks even better than before. And so there is that. Now, using the web wings in conjunction with the wind tunnels, oh my Lord, is one way for players to go across the map super fast and really push the speed of traversal. So Ryan added that this was one of Insomniac's goals, and the team is excited for players to try the web wings out. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go. Wow. Wow. Now, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. Man, by the time we're done right now, the last quote we're about to read, y'all better put some respect on the man, the myth, the legend, Mark Cerny, baby. Let's get it, because right here, everything that Mark Cerny talked about during the road to PS5, we're starting to see it now. We're seeing it. Everything that he talked about. You know what I mean? Whether it was confusing for some people to understand, every single thing from a creative decision, Xbox, from a creative decision in terms of the development of the PS5 is now happening. It's now unraveling right in front of our eyes. So to end it off right here, okay, thanks to the power and speed of the PS5, web wings add another layer to our traversal system and change up how you look at around the different parts of the city, Ryan concluded. So swinging and traversing around will never be the same, man. I can just imagine, considering how massive the game is and how they extended a lot of sections of New York, a lot of boroughs of New York and stuff like that. So there's so many different things that we never seen before, so many different sections. It's going to be crazy and a lot of fun to really explore with a lot of the speed, the traversal speed, with the obviously web wing and things of that nature. It's going to be crazy. And hopefully, not hopefully, I do believe that there are going to be trophies set around how fast can you traverse around the city, or how fast can you get from point A to point B. I feel like there's going to be trophies in place for that, to see how much speed you can build up, how much height you can build up, and things of that nature. And that's all thanks to the PlayStation 5, baby. Yes, sir. All right. Now, woo! So, let's go ahead and let's dig into our next topic of discussion here. If you are enjoying the show so far, you're enjoying the entertainment of the show, you love the quality, you like what we do here, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. Don't hesitate to hit that like button, because it helps us out and it sends a signal to YouTube to let them know we're live and we're putting in that work. Thank you. So let's go ahead and let's dig into this PlayStation 5 Slim. Now, it might not be slim after all, okay? So known insider Tom Henderson has said that the rumored PS5 Slim might not end up being a slimmer version of the console at all. Henderson, who first leaked the upcoming hardware revision, never suggested that it would be a thinner version of the console, of the launch model, that is, but reports were referring to a PS5 Slim, and obviously continue to persist. You guys know how it is in the industry. Now, the PS5 Slim might end up having just slightly different dimensions. Now, Henderson claims to have seen prototypes of the revised PS5, and based on what he's seen, he thinks the new hardware will only feature slightly different dimensions at best. Dev kits of the new PS5 model reportedly made their way to game developers earlier this year. Now, quote, this is coming from Tom Henderson. It says, I've only seen prototypes. I don't think it will be slim at all, just slightly different dimensions, but we'll see. So there is that. So if you're thinking that this is going to be a complete overhaul with the PS5 Slim, oh, it's going to be so much slimmer. Oh, I can't stand the PS5. It's so big and bulky and ugly. Yeah, well, you're going to be sticking with that until we see what the PS5 Pro looks like. All right. Now, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This ain't good news. This ain't good news. But we got to talk about it. Let's talk about Microsoft and what's actually happening with Microsoft, okay? So we know that the ABK deal right now is kind of put on hold until like, what, October 10th, if I'm not mistaken, until they find out a way to better work things out with the actual CMA. But until then, it's going to be October before we finally, know what's going on with the actual ABK deal. But that's on ice. While that's on ice, we got to talk about their future acquisitions, and this is not looking too good, okay? So let's go ahead and let's talk about this one because, like I said before, I think in general, Microsoft just needs to chill off buying after this and just focus on the games. Focus on, the quality of the games, and we'll be good to go. Thank you so much for subscribing. It helps us out. Turn on that post notification bell. All right, so let's go ahead and let's dig into what's been said about Microsoft being in trouble in terms of, acquiring more stuff and things of that nature. Now, here we go. So it says right here, this is coming from PlayStationLifestyle.net. Microsoft may have trouble acquiring more shooter and RPG studios. Okay, let's see where this is coming from. So Microsoft may have trouble bringing more shooter and RPG developers to Xbox Game Studios via acquisition. Now, following the major acquisition of ZeniMax and Activision Blizzard, at least one regulator is now defining markets for AAA games and non-AAA games by genre. Now, can Xbox Game Studios acquire more developers? Oh boy. The European Commission, the EC, that approved Microsoft acquisition of Activision Blizzard is one of the regulators who has decided to define game markets by genre, as explained by recent era IDES via WCC Tech F. They said that in layman's term, this means that should Microsoft attempt to acquire another shooter or RPG studio, despite having acquired a number of them via ZeniMax and Activision Blizzard, it could face an opposition from the EC. Ooh-wee! So, Microsoft, I told you, after this, just chill. You got everything. You got everything. You're in so much of a better position than you once were. You know what I mean? You're in a better position than you were in during the Xbox One generation. Please, 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 please focus on your studios now. You got RPG, the biggest RPG publisher. All right, Bethesda. You got freaking you know, Activision, Call of Duty, this, Overwatch, all this, blah, blah, blah. Like, you got all this stuff now. You got all these games. You got all these IPs, plus your Xbox Game Studios. Like, you got more than enough. So at this moment in time, now it's time for you to produce. Now it's time for you to produce, right? And make sure that the quality of your games are top notch. That's all Microsoft has to do. And then all that's going to do is push Sony even further. Now, let's go ahead and let's dig into where the rest of this information is also coming from, being with Microsoft being in a little trouble once they try to acquire, you know, more RPG studios or more, you know, shooter studios. It says it's worth noting that the EC previously refused to define the video game market by genre when approving Microsoft acquisition of ZeniMax Media. Now, according to IDAS, a Chilean regulator has also adopted similar market definitions. Okay, now the advisory committee agrees with the conclusions reached by the commission in draft decision in relation to the definition of the relevant product markets for development and publishing of video games segment by platform, PC, console, mobile, by types of video game, AAA games versus non-AAA games, by, well, genre, action, adventure, shooter, battle royale, role-playing games, sports, racing, fighting, strategic games, whatever the case may be, right? And reads the document in question from the EC dated May 2023. Interestingly enough, right? So we must understand. Now, let's dig a little bit deeper into this. It says right here that this move may also have implications for Sony. Oh boy. However, PlayStation has not made an acquisition as big as ZeniMax or Activision. So you know what that means, right? Sony can go and do whatever they want to do in terms of studios. They can go buy whatever studio they want because Sony haven't really made no massive on the scale of Bethesda, on the scale of Activision. The Activision deal is by far the biggest. I mean, it's the Titanic of all freaking deals. At the end of the day, there's nothing bigger than the Activision Blizzard King acquisition in the entertainment business. And so, being that Sony have acquired Bungie, yes, that was not even big, but big in the sense of like acquisition wise for Sony, right? But at the same time, not on the level of what Microsoft is doing. So Sony can get under the radar and buy whatever studios they want, whatever. But Microsoft, yeah, they're trying to buy big publishers. And not only that, but in the space of not even 3 years, you got 2 big publishers under your belt. Yeah, I mean, one would really think like, okay, now you need to slow down. No need for you to go out there trying to get Sega and trying to. That's why I see people gassing up Microsoft. People is gassing up Sony. Oh, Sony, you need to revenge buy. You don't even need to revenge buy a darn thing. You know what I really want to say? Stop trying to gas up these corporations to buy a lot of these freaking fake leaks that's coming out talking about, oh, well, Sony is going to acquire Take-Two, and you don't know a darn thing. Ain't none of those things real. None of those acquisitions rumors are real. They're fake. They're all freaking fake because if that stuff is real, it's going to rig up the deal. If the deal gets put out there before they even put ink to paper or discuss stuff and terms and all this type of stuff and going through the court system, yeah, that deal will be DOA, okay? So there's no way, all right? So there is that, but yo, people gassing up Sony. Oh, yeah, you need to retaliate. You need to go ahead and you need to go buy Capcom, or you need to go buy people was mistaken what the snitch was saying in his cryptic tweet talking about, oh, yeah. See, Sony buying Square. Sony ain't buying a darn thing. Sony don't need to buy a darn thing. What Sony needs to do is mind their own business, They lost that Activision Blizzard King fight for Call of Duty. At least they got the 10-year dry deal. So be satisfied, work on what you're working on, and move along. Okay, what Sony needs to do is focus on their multiplayer segment. We know they have tons of multiplayer stuff in development. Focus on your first-party development, which we already know that they're doing. And keep thinking outside the box to keep us engaged and keep us interested. You know what I mean? That is it. Focus on your third-party deals that you already have, your second-party deals. Don't try to sit there and try to outbuy a true buyer, because Microsoft is a true buyer. They don't freaking care how many hoops they got to jump through to get an acquisition through. I mean, they got the Xbox fan base cheering them on with the next buyout. A lot of people in the Xbox space, oh, you need to go buy Sega. Oh, you need to go buy Take-Two. Oh, you need to go buy Capcom. Oh my God, man. You know what I'm saying? No, we need to focus on the games. At the end of the day, we're gamers and we play video games and we just want to have fun. We want to have a good time. That's really what it really boils down to, or whatever, at the end of the day. Forget all this shenanigans and nonsense that you're hearing. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got time for all that. You know, we got to focus on get our industry back to where it used to be. I remember back in 2019, back in 2018, when it was all about the fight, when it's all about Microsoft and Sony, the two titans coming together, clashing. Microsoft had a whole different mindset back in 2018, 2019. Now they just on some whole nother level of differency, and that's fine. Do what you do. As long as you're producing, you're giving us the value of Game Pass, but on top of that, you're making sure that the quality of the games are speaking for themselves. That is it, and you're good to go.
It's over 9,000.
All right. Now, make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button if you are enjoying the show. All right. I'll get to that super chat in just 1 second. Just a second. Just a second, I'll get to that super chat. Just let it cook for a minute. Let that super chat cook. Okay, so Final Fantasy 16 sales are extremely strong, says Square Enix. Well, that's good. That's always good, right? Okay. So they're saying here, in a departure from the norm, Square Enix has officially responded to the hoopla surrounding Final Fantasy 16 sales. Quizzed about reports that the game isn't performing at all, very well at all, Square Enix insists that Final Fantasy 16 has had an extremely strong start. Final Fantasy 16 sales should be seen relatively to PS5 install base. In a statement to IGN, Square Enix said that Final Fantasy 16 has performed well considering the PS5 install base, echoing what many have pointed out in response to the sales comparisons in past titles. Now, talking about this whole thing, right, pertaining to Final Fantasy 16, I mean, I've seen people saying, oh, yeah, it's not selling well, and yeah, this and yeah, that, whatever. Anyways, quote, taking into consideration the sales figures of the acclaimed Final Fantasy 16, or should I say Final Fantasy 7 remake, right? Because we're talking about Final Fantasy 16 sales comparisons with the Final Fantasy 7 remake. Now, obviously, Final Fantasy 7 remake and the difference in size of the install base of the PS4 at the time of this title's release, we can see that the attach rate of Final Fantasy 16 is considerably high, given that the PS5 install base, Square Enix said, adding that it considers Final Fantasy 16 initial results to be extremely strong. The company also said that it will continue to carry out a wide range of initiatives to encourage more people to play the game. That's good, Square. That's good. All right. Now, oh boy, another game that was on Xbox. Let's talk about this game that a lot of you guys played on Game Pass, and you enjoyed it. We talked about it, and some of you guys said, "Oh yeah, this game is fun and this and that." Well, it seemed like it's coming to PS4, right? And PS5. Ladies and gentlemen, that game is High on Life. So High on Life, a PS5 and PS4 versions revealed by Trophy List. So High on Life is coming to PS5. Yay! If you're excited about that, let me know. Psych, but you know, let me know. Now, High on Life for PS5 and PS4 versions were reported. This is the thing. It was reported that it was spotted online today. All right. Now, obviously, the developer of High on Life is yet to make an announcement about the game's new platforms. High on Life is appearing at IGN San Diego Comic-Con Takeover soon, where more details are expected to emerge. Now, High on Life on PS5 and PS4 trophy lists, the High on Life trophy list for the PS5 and the PS4 versions are identical. In fact, according to the lists that have appeared on the Exophase, the only difference between the new trophy list and the Xbox achievement list is the addition of a platinum trophy. So the only difference between the Xbox, achievements and let's say the Xbox achievements and the PlayStation, trophies is the addition to platinum, right? That's it. But everything is literally the same. So that's interesting. High on Life seemed like it's going to be coming to the PlayStation 5 and the PlayStation 4. I don't know how many of you guys been waiting for this game, but yeah, according to a lot of people, it's good. I played a little bit of it. It's pretty decent. So I know a lot of PlayStation fans are generally probably going to be really hype about this. Now, the vast majority of the trophy lists are story-related trophies for obtaining weapons and defeating specific enemies. Now, there are also collectibles to find, and some sort of like a missable side quests and optional tasks. Now, the full list of 33, so you're looking at 33 PS5 and PS4 trophies is below those who don't care about spoilers. So yeah, I'm not going to spoil anything. I'm not going to show you the trophies on stream. I'm not going to spoil it for you if you haven't played the game on Game Pass. Incredible value there. But yeah, it's coming to PS5. It's coming to PS4. All right. Super Chats time. Okay, so McShawn with the $5 says, can we talk about MJ? Some people don't like the way she looks. Oh, Lord, have mercy. He says, they say her face looks too masculine and it looks different from the first. No. That's not what I was trying to do. Oh, here we go. What are people talking about? So they're saying MJ don't look right and her face looks too masculine. Oh my God. I can't. I can't, man. I can't with people. Anyways, $5. We'll talk about MJ in just a second. I don't have time for this nonsense. OG Gaming with the $5 says, I'm going to have to call cap on that. Says, from a PlayStation source, if Microsoft wants it, they're going to get it. Okay, let's see here. Google Eye says, ray tracing has always been a gimmick, being as what they can obtain nowadays. Well, you can call the DLSS a gimmick, right? You can call frame generation a gimmick. I think, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I think frame generation is a true gimmick. Yes, it does improve your FPS and make things look a little bit better and things of that nature, but that's a gimmick too. You see what I'm saying? Like, same thing. And it's a gimmick to let you buy the 4000 series graphics card. Let's keep it a buck. And for those of you who are thinking, oh, well, I'm just going to hold off on the 4000 series and I'm just going to, next year, I'm just going to get the 5000 series. No, sir. No, sir. You're going to be waiting all the way until 2025 before the 5000 series comes out. So, yeah, you're talking about ray tracing? Yeah, we already know about ray tracing and how taxing that thing is on any hardware. It doesn't matter if you go out and buy a 4090 and you go buy a i9 1300 1300K HK or whatever processor you want to have, and you overclock it and whatever the case may be, it's still going to be taxing on the hardware. And that's just how ray tracing, even with PS5, I mean, we've seen it. But the thing is, the implementation of how they implement ray tracing in the PS5 games, especially with Series X. Series X seems to handle ray tracing a bit more better in terms of the power and capabilities of that machine. But I'm just telling you right now, this whole PS5 Pro situation, don't get your hopes up. This whole 8K support situation, bro, I believe it when I see it. Now, what I do believe, like I said, yes, Mark Cerny did pointed out something about improved ray tracing, saying that he's been working on that in terms of improving that area. And this was from a 2021 patent or whatever. So I do believe the ray tracing part is going to be improved, especially with this more powerful hardware, the PS5 Pro. But in terms of the next part, I do believe is the 4K being more stable in terms of 60 FPS. Because let me just tell you all this before we get to the Q&A. And this is real. I don't care what nobody tell you. If you look at it from this perspective, all right, what's the whole point of you upgrading, right? To get better performance when it comes to computers, right? Well, what if I tell you that the difference between a 4080, right, and a, say, 3090 is not really a huge difference, or better yet, a 3080 Ti. It's not really no 50, 60, 70%. Even with frame generation and things like that on. You see what I'm saying? So don't look at it as this PS5 Pro is going to be a night and I see people talking about night and day difference between the power and capabilities of PS5 versus PS5 Pro. Are you crazy? It is not going to be no PS3 to PS5 or no PS4 to PS5 jump. It's just not, no, sir. You know what I'm saying? It's not even going to be to the point where it's like, oh, shoot, oh, 8K. No, sir. No, sir. It's not going to be that huge of a jump. You know, you might see maybe 25 to 30% jump in terms of maybe in terms of power, capabilities, graphics, things of that nature. But you're not going to see no 100%, oh my God, generational leap. There it is. People talking about generational leap with PS5 Pro. No, sir. Just get your head out there. Just stop. It's not gonna happen. All right. So let's get to the Q&A. Let's get to the Q&A. If you have any questions, any concerns, make sure you guys hit that like button and hit that like button. Let's go, man. Stop playing with me, bruh. Let's go, man. Hit that like button, baby. Let's go. Share the stream. I need you guys to share the stream for me. Subscribe if you're brand new. Yes, sir. Q&A. It's Hype Fridays. What's going on in the chat, bruh? Come on, bruh. Where's it, bro? Listen, bro. Today's Hype Fridays. All right. We need to treat it as such. All right. So let's get the hype train going. It's Hype Fridays, baby. Let's go. Do I have to play the hype song to get us hype? You know what, Marlon? Cut this song off right quick. Nah, we're not acting like today's Hype Friday. You know what? We've been slacking as of late as a community when it comes to Hype Friday. You guys call every single Friday Hype Fridays, but we acting like it's dead Fridays. Listen, bro. Listen, man. This ain't Five Nights at Freddy's, bro. We need to get hype. All right? This is Hype Fridays. Let's go crazy. Let's get a train starting. All right? Let's go, man.
Hey, this is for all them PS Morris out there, man. Y'all know what time it is.
If you a Sony pony, you need to get hype. If you a Xbox boy, you need to get hype. If you a Nintendo boy, you need to get hype. Get hype, get hype, get hype. If you a Sony pony, giddy up, giddy up. If you a Sony pony, you need to get hype. Get hype, get hype, get hype.
Get hype, man, it's about to go down. I said the haters gonna hate. They hating on the T-flops. They can't stop us because we got the exclusives, the games, the storytelling, minds blowing. Understand them Xbox boys, they trying to destroy us. Nintendo boys, we still stand tall. Boys in red, you know how we do it. Let's get it on, let's get it popping. And this is why we gotta get hype, man.
Come on, stop playing. Come on, baby. Stop playing, bruh. Come on, Hype Fridays. Let's go, boy. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, bro. After that Spider-Man 2 trailer, y'all better get hype, man. Y'all better get hype. It's too quiet up in here, bro. Let's go. Smash up that like button, baby. If you ain't gonna do it for me, do it for Spider-Man. Do it for Spider-Man 2. If you ain't gonna do it for Spider-Man, do it for Starfield 2. Come on, man. Y'all stop playing, bruh. Stop playing, bruh. Hit that like button, baby. Let's go. Hey! We got another hype train. Let's go. Let's go. Hey! Shout out to the homie Ray, says the man, the myth, the legend, the GOAT, Marlon. Yo, thank you so much, Ray, man. You the GOAT, man, not me. I can't be the man if you're the man. My man, OG Gaming, starting off the hype train, sizzle reel, says, bruh, Pony Logic is incredible. Xbox games don't make money. Xbox games don't make money. Starfield Special Edition sold out in like 10 minutes. You know, I've said this before. I'm going to say it one last time. I'm going to put this to bed one last time. Okay? Bethesda got their fan base. All right? So if anything that's going to sell crazy on Xbox, it's going to be Bethesda stuff. Like, for real, for real, for real. You know what I mean? Like, they have their core fan base, especially when it comes to their RPG. Like Fallout. You know, you already know people are going to buy collector's editions. It is what it is. People don't care if it's in Game Pass or not. I ran into somebody today and he was like, man, I'm excited for Starfield. And whoa, another one. Who else getting on the hype train today? Who else getting on the hype train today? Let's go, man. Let's stop playing, bro. Let's go today, bro. Let's go today, man. Hype train, baby. Let's stop playing, bro. He said, did you cover James Stevenson? Insomniac Games is referring to the Game Pass. Yes, I did talk about that. Yes, I did. I did talk about them saying that the game is going to look even better. It's going to even be more polished and things of that nature. Thank you so much, Viper. Let's keep the hype train going. But, oh my God, another one. What? Woo! Let's go, man. Yo, Daniel, thank you for the $5, man. Says peace, bro. Peace, man. Peace. Yo. Hey, yo. Oh, whoa. Ninja says order up deluxe Spider-Man 2 and this guy hype as F. Oh, man. Oh, let's go, man. Let's go, man. Get on the hype train. Get on the hype train. Who else going on the hype train today? Who else getting on the hype train? Let's go, man. All aboard the hype train. Who else getting on the hype train today? Let's go, man. Where's the energy at? Let's go. Let's go, baby. Who else getting on that hype train? Let's go, boy. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. Yo, come on, man. Come on. Yo, Richard Former says, Marlon, it says Sony promised native 4K at 60, capped with all the bells and whistles. But what did we get? Some games struggle to do that, have to change the modes to get it at a steady 30. Yeah, man, it's just a lot of disappointments, man. But I'm hoping all aboard the hype train, baby. All aboard the hype train. Let's go, baby. Who's on the hype train? Let's go, man. Let's go, baby. We here. It said Starfield's number one. Hey, well, Starfield's number one, baby. Starfield's number one, baby. If that's where you at, Starfield's number one. It says Starfield Special Edition sold out with only 100 plus sales or sales on Amazon. There aren't many copies released, so selling out shouldn't have been fast. It's going to be interesting once we get the numbers, for that, Viper, because a lot of people are, just saying like, oh, it's going to sell more than what people were saying the last time. It's going to outdo Zelda. What? Yeah, okay. It's going to outdo Zelda in 3 days. Zelda in 3 days did about 10 million copies. 10 million. 10 million copies. Talk about outdo Zelda. What? Okay. Okay. Man, this was like some streams back or whatever. We had somebody come in there talking about, oh, Starfield is gonna outsell Zelda. No, it ain't. No, it's not. Where majority of the fan base is on Game Pass, bruh. Majority of the fan base is on Game Pass. Like majority of, man, come on, bro. Yo, come on, bro. It's scalpers. Yeah, if you go right now and you go on eBay right now, what do you see? Starfield collector's edition. Starfield. That's where majority of your collector's edition is going. You know what I mean? It's not going in the hands of, true gamers. It's going in the hands of, people who are trying to resell. Ain't nobody got time for all that nonsense. Ain't nobody got time for that. It says 8K PS5. I'm getting it. You only getting it because it's going to have 8K? Man, come on, bro. It says Insomniac stated Spider-Man 2 will look even better at launch. Yeah, exactly. I did talk about that earlier. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I did talk about that earlier. Oh, wait a minute. Just fresh in. The next giveaway, Spider-Man 2 digital and this version with a controller requirement. Subscribe to Marlin Gaming Nation YouTube. Oh boy. Yo, shout out to Gaming and Reactions, man. That's the homie right there. That's that homie right there. Yeah. Yeah, more announcement on that coming up real soon. Yeah. Yeah. And stay tuned too, because we might do something for the members as well. You know what I mean? We might throw some giveaway in there. Spider-Man 2, whether it's the faceplate or the controller or the digital deluxe. Stay tuned, man. Stay tuned. Shout out to Gaming and Reactions with the giveaway. Let's see here. It says Marlon, Starfield won't sell 1 million copies because Xbox fanboys don't like buying games. He says they want everything for free. Hey, you know what? By all means. It says faceplates and controller. I mean, not the console. Okay, got you. Faceplates, controller, not the console. Okay. Shouts to Gaming and Reactions on that one. Let's see here. But you said, did you see the Remnant 260 FPS? Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. I did. I saw that. Yeah. Make sure y'all hit that like button, guys. Keep the hype train going. Let's go, man. Get that money, ain't no. Come on, let me run that back. Come on, man. Y'all not hype enough. This is supposed to be Hype Friday, man. Y'all sleep today. Come on, man. Hey, come on, somebody.
10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing.
Get that money.
No thing.
Everything I do.
For the gang. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. Anything I do for the gang. Took those L's and I took that blame. All money in, we ain't copping no chain. Feel like Ice Cube, cause a dead good day. Don't need 3 whips, don't need no race. I'ma keep it simple in the Chevy I skate. Thank the Lord every time I wait. Lace my shoes and I get to that cake. Heads up, I'm coming. This is all we ever wanted. Go and stack it by the hundreds. This is all we ever wanted. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money.
engine brake. Head up in the clouds when I levitate. We don't spit game, we just educate. 10-10-80, how the paper straight.
Couldn't get it back then, so I had to wait.
Now the money come to me, so I don't have to chase. I don't gotta flash none, I don't gotta fake dart it. We not practicing, we ballin'. And heads up, I'm coming. This is all we ever wanted. Going stack it by the hundreds.
Hey.
Heads up, I'm coming. Heads up, I'm coming. This is all we ever wanted.
Come on, somebody.
Going stack it by the hundreds.
Stack it, stack it, stack
This
it,
is all we
stack
ever
it.
wanted.
Hey. Get that money. Everything I do. Hey. 10 toes down. Everything I do it for the game. Hey. Hopefully that gets y'all hype. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. For the gang. Shouts to the homie NBHD. Yes, sir. For the gang. Go check him out on Epic Sound. Check him out on Epidemic Sound. Check him out over there, man. That's the man right there. Yes, sir. Venom trailer. Y'all really want to see the Venom trailer again? Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all really want to see the trailer again, guys? Come on, man. Come on, man. Ray, what's poppin', man? Says, I want you to display Remnant 2. It drops 720. Well, hey, if somebody drops something for it, we'll try to dive into it. You know what I'm saying? Because we got so much stuff on the play right now. Oh, Island Breeze with the hype train. Oh, baby. Woo! Thank you so much,
Island
man.
Breeze, $20. We in here MGN, just a little something for the channel.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Island Breeze coming through with another hype train. Let's go, man. Supporting our show, helping us keep the lights on every single month, man. Every little bit counts. I appreciate you guys. You guys know I'm fan funded. Thank you guys, man. Island Breeze with the 20, man, says we're in here, MGN. Just a little something for the channel. Thank you for the 20, man. God bless you, bro. God bless your family. Thank you so much for supporting our show, man, so that we can keep on doing this. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, without further ado, it seemed like people want to see the Spider-Man 2 trailer. So, Marlon, stop talking and show the Spider-Man 2 trailer. If y'all do any more hype trains, I got y'all covered. Let's get it popping, okay? So, first thing is first here. Really wanted to sort of dial in and show off Spider-Man 2 again. I watched it 4 times yesterday, but if you guys insist, I wonder how much views it got right now. What? Oh my God. 4.3 million views in not even the one day? Oh my God. That's... Bro, that is insane. What? What? Oh my... Y'all not even hearing... Bro, y'all not even hearing me right now. 4.3 million views in 23 hours. That is insane. Oh my God, man. It just goes to show you how much people love Spider-Man 2, man. I'm telling you, that game is going to sell. Spider-Man 2 is going to sell, bro. Spider-Man 2 is going to sell, bro. Oh my God, man. 4.3 million views, bro. Yo, congratulations to Insomniac Games, man. Wow, bro. Wow. Wow, man. 4.3 million views. Holy freaking cow. Yes, sir. Look at that, man. 4.3. And it's #1 on trending right now. 292,000 likes. Yo, I'ma like it too, bro. I'ma like it too. Let's go, man. Let's go. Wow. Let's go.
Lots happened in the last 10 years. It's a miracle I'm even sitting here now. I got a second chance. And I'm gonna take advantage of that. But I need you with me, Pete. You're gonna heal the world. is my best friend, Harry. Hey, good to meet you.
New job, huh? Still gonna have time for tutoring?
We'll figure it out. I didn't know there were bears in these woods. Hey, MJ, I have another name for you. Craven. He's here on some kind of hunt.
You know, if you need me, I'm just a call away.
Lee, you don't know what you took from me.
All Miles talks about is how to be a better Spider-Man. How to help you.
What the hell's going on with Pete?
He's not himself. Go help him.
This was our dream. I'm not going to lose him.
We're going to heal the world.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God, bro! Woo! Woo! Man, yo, I literally have chills, bro. Every time we get to that Venom part, I just have chills. Like, it's just, I just have chills. Like, I'm still shaking, right? Venom is like, they made Venom like a true monster, bro. Like, Venom is like, I don't know. Venom just feels, I don't even know how to even explain it right now. Like, it's just, it's insane. Like, Insomniac Games, man, they never seem to have. I can just imagine Wolverine right now. I don't even want to imagine Wolverine without even saying that I'm imagining Wolverine. If that makes any sense, like, Wolverine is about to be crazy. If, I mean, on this level and scale and polish, crazy, man. Let's get back to the chat, man. I don't even know what else to say, man. Venom looks insane. Goodness, man. Oh, did you saw Peter holding that tray and stuff like that in the tuxedo? Who does that remind y'all of? Let me see if y'all can remember that scene where, yeah, Peter is like walking with the food tray in his hand, covered up, and he's in the tuxedo. Who does that remind y'all of? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna see it. Y'all call yourself PlayStation fans. I'm gonna see if y'all can pick that one out. Nathan Drake. There you go. Uncharted. Yeah. There you go, baby. Yeah. There you go. Nathan Drake. Yep. That's what I'm saying, man. The game looks phenomenal. Like, and the fact that it's going to look better than that, Lee, boy. Woo, count me in. He said it reminds me of Nathan Drake. Yup, exactly. The way his tuxedo and everything, and yo, his hair and stuff reminds me of Nathan Drake for sure. I can't wait. Venom is gonna be crazy. Venom, I feel like if we're able to play as Venom, bro, we're really gonna see the potentials of the PS5. Like, no joke. I'm telling you, hardcore. Man, I don't even know right now. Outcast was popping, man. So Marlon Gaming, it says, important question. It says for you, man, which be better, Starfield or Spider-Man 2? This matters on what your flavor is, man. Some people are into the RPG, post-apocalypse type of, you know, exploration type of stuff, or you need a more like, well, now that Spider-Man 2 is like more open world than linear. I mean, if you like Spider-Man, then you like Spider-Man. So, I mean, I would go with whatever you feel is best, man. I can't really tell you, oh, Spider-Man 2 is better or Starfield is better. Like, just matters on what you want to play. You know what I mean? If you feel like Starfield is just that game for you over Spider-Man, then hey, it is what it is. Hey, the greatest thing about me is I'm going to be playing both, baby. I'm going to be playing it on PC. I'm going to play Starfield on PC. And I will be playing it. I'll be playing Spider-Man on my PS5. So there it is. Yes, sir. Oh, day one, baby. Oh, that's day one. Day one. Day one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Day one. Day one. Day one. Spider-Man 2, day one. Says, I pre-ordered the Spider-Man 2 Deluxe. Viper said, I pre-ordered the Spider-Man Deluxe last month. Not getting PS5 Spider-Man 2 edition, but I'm going to buy the faceplates and 2 controllers for Spider-Man 2. Okay, day one. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Dreddy Bean says 2 different game types. Exactly. But they're both going to be great. Spider-Man 2 is going to be great. You know, Starfield is going to be great. Listen, man, I'm at the point now in my life, bro. Let's just play games. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not into the fanboy nonsense. I'm not into telling people, oh, buy a PS5, don't buy an Xbox, or, you know, buy an Xbox, don't buy a PlayStation, or vice versa, or don't build a PC because of this, or don't buy a laptop because of this. Do what you do. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're playing games, bro, that's all that matters at the end of the day. Like, that's all that should extremely matter. And don't worry about your hardware. Like, whatever you have, it will work. It might not be the best of the best, you know, but you could get away with some serious level of performance and things of that nature. So just bear that in mind. He says, no way Starfield gameplay will be more fun. I mean, fun for some people. I mean, for some people, they sit down and they think like, you know what, Marlon, Starfield, let me have a realistic conversation with you, Marlon. Starfield is more fun to me. Okay, then that's fine. If Spider-Man might not be your thing. You might not be that guy or girl that looks at Spider-Man 2 and lose your mind like, oh my God, Peter. Oh my God, Miles. Oh my God, Harry. You know what I mean? Oh my God, Green Goblin and Sandman and oh, Electro. Oh my God. You might not care for Spider-Man. I know a lot of people out there who don't care for Spider-Man. If that's not your thing, that's just not your thing. But if Starfield is the only game you're excited for this year, I'm happy for you, baby. As long as you're gaming, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Let's keep the hype train going, man. Let's go. Hype train. All aboard. Let's get it popping, baby. Stop playing with me. Yes, sir. I said Starfield looks boring. I mean, hey, man. You know, some people have it to say, oh, yeah, Starfield don't look that good. I completely understand that. You know, just don't play it. I mean, focus on PS5. That's if the PS5 is the only console that's getting your attention, if Sony is the only one that's getting your attention, then that's fine. As long as you're gaming, that's all that matters. I'm never going to sit there and stand in the way of somebody and tell them, don't buy an Xbox because of this, or don't buy a PlayStation 5 because buy what you want to buy, play what you want to play. Like, if you need somebody's opinion on something, then fine. But that's all it is opinion. It's up to you guys. I mean, you're the one with the money. You can control what comes out of your pocket and goes in your pocket. Nobody else can. So if you want to go buy a Series X, by all means, go get one. You know, like, I'm not going to get in the way of any more of people telling me, oh, tell me to buy an Xbox or tell me to buy a PS5. No, because if I tell you to go buy an Xbox or tell you to go buy a PS5 and then you end up coming back to me, oh, PS5 is garbage, none of the games really appeals to me, then I'm going to feel responsible. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, man, just play games, bro. Like, if Game Pass is your thing, if Xbox is your thing, do your thing, bro. I'm happy for you. If PS5 is your thing, if Sony $70 first-party games is your thing, by all means, if PC is your thing, do your thing. Facts. All facts. As long as you're gaming, facts, man. We outside. It said instead they like, oh my God, empty planets. But you know what? I'm going to say this too. Maybe for some people, they're okay with exploring empty planets. I'm just going to keep it $150 with you guys. Maybe for some people, exploring empty planets is a thing for them. You know, some people's level of boredom is different. You know, some people might get bored, you know, even the beginning part of the game and exploring the planets with life forms on there versus the planets with no life forms. So, I mean, if you're already saying that the game is boring, doesn't matter if you explore planets with life form or not. Like, you just don't like Starfield. So, I mean, it is what it is, bro. I mean, nobody can change your mindset on anything. Like, if you don't like something, you just don't like it. Simple. Oh, for sure, Alex, for sure. I mean, that's just being real. It says stream Comic-Con. Yeah, I wish I could. This is ponies don't play games. They play Twitter and talk about Xbox. Waste of time doing that. There's no need. Man, time is going by way too fast to sit there and waste all your time and energy into Twitter and social media when you need to get back in your back catalog of games and play all your games, finish all your games, and prepare for the next, you know, set of games, the next wave of games that's coming in the fall. Ain't no time to be fighting back and forth with this person. Oh, PS5 is better and Series X is better. Ain't nobody's got time for that nonsense. Just play games. That's it. Nothing else. You know? All right, so they showing MK1 at Comic-Con. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, MK1 looks really good. It says, I don't even have a PS5 yet, but do have a PC. It says, just don't see the fun in Starfield, but you're right. It's about taste. Yeah, it is. It is about taste. You know, it's always going to be about taste. Like some people look at Starfield and like, oh, this is trash. Oh, I didn't get to show you guys. There was like a little pickpocketing thing that they were showing off that you can pickpocket in the game. I think that was on Xbox News, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Oh yeah, right here. Like some people, you know, some people can look at this.
Pocketing everyone.
Okay, so you know, you can walk around and I don't know, man. It's just, but you know, Starfield might not be your thing. I'm sorry, like Starfield might not be your thing, and that's okay. You know, people who want to play Starfield is gonna play it, regardless of what I say, what you say, what anybody else say. Like, real talk. It says, do I need to grab? I wonder if, let me see if they already. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me check something real quick. Speaking of Starfield, yeah, let me check something real quick. Yeah, let me check something real quick. Speaking of Starfield. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, it might. Hold on, let me check something. Hold on, guys. All right, nope, not yet. All right, so it says that your answers are the same, exactly what David Jaffe have been saying to people. Exactly. Any more questions, guys? Any more questions? Let's see here. Any more questions? It says Spider-Man 2, Zelda, and Starfield are game of the year. Starfield is entering endangered territory. It says if From Software decides to develop another outer space game, it's a wrap. Oh, man. Man, Starfield, it got so much hype right now, bro. Starfield. Starfield is you know, Starfield is Starfield at the end of the day. I mean, you know, people are gonna buy it regardless. People are gonna play it on Game Pass regardless. Like, you know, so I mean, you know, wait, what can you say? What can you say? What can you say? What can you say? It says they are talking about Venom now on IGN Comic-Con. It says they're streaming it now live, bro. It's live. Oh, okay. Yeah, I never streamed Comic-Con before, and I'm just kind of nervous in terms of the blowback on it, because sometimes these people, they have copyright and stuff like that, and I just don't want to deal with that mess. But yeah, no la. What's going on, Nola? Shout outs to Nola, man. Says, what's the... Yeah. It's overhyped. That's what I meant to say. It's just way too much hype on that game. Way too much hype on that game right now. So, it's not worth it. I don't want to hype up Starfield too much either. You know what I mean? Because you just never know, man. You never freaking know what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? You never freaking know what's going to happen. So, you don't want to hype up something too much and then you get shafted in the end in terms of, you know, it don't meet expectations and all this type of stuff. So it's like, man, do you really want to deal with this? Nola, shout outs to Nola, man. How you doing, bro? Yes sir, I'm just here, man, putting that work for you guys. The story is going to be amazing for Starfield. He says, but it's gonna be impossible to avoid spoilers. Oh yeah, for sure. Spoilers. Oh boy, you already know that's gonna be everywhere. That's gonna be everywhere, man. You say, I respect Microsoft for being honest about the optimization issues so that they can manage expectations and avoid getting dragged. Yeah, like Cyberpunk. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we don't want another Cyberpunk situation to happen to any game. You know what I mean? So, I'm just saying. It said, did you beat? No, not yet. I'm in the middle of it. Right now. So it said, did you hear about so Bandit says about the new DBZ game? No, not yet. It says, honestly, they need to just have SVSA, it's Series X and PC. Yeah. But you know how it is, man. You know how it is, man. You know how it is. You know how it is. Any more questions, guys, for me? Any more questions? Appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for the love today. For everything that you guys do for the channel, for everybody who stepped up and donated. I pray that God will bless your store basket, bless your finances. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys, even though this month has been very, very slow in terms of news and you know, hype and excitement and things of that nature and anything groundbreaking in terms of announcement. But hopefully, you know, hopefully that ends up changing maybe sometime next month. Obviously, we have, you know, potentially Sony is having a show, like a PlayStation show or a showcase or whatever the case may be next month. And then we have Gamescom next month as well. So hopefully that can bring up some announcements and more information and things of that nature. So appreciate you guys, man. Thank y'all for the love. Yeah, great things. Yeah, oh, for sure, man. Great things always is popping. Great things is always coming, man. Always. Put God first, everything last. Anything else, guys? Anything else? No Twitch today. No Twitch today. Anything else for me? Anything else, guys? Make sure y'all hit the like button for me if you did enjoy the show today. Anything else? That remnant. We'll see, Jay. We'll see. We'll see how things kind of pan out for your boy. He says, hey, Marlon, can you talk about the pre-order for Starfield being canceled in big numbers according to Reddit? What? Canceled for what? I didn't hear nothing about that. I didn't hear anything about that, but hey, I guess we'll see what happens. We'll see we'll see how it goes. That's crazy though. Why are people canceling their pre-orders for Starfield? I mean, are they changing their minds on it? I mean, it's not meeting expectations. I mean, it's kind of early to say don't meet expectations when game ain't even out yet, but that's crazy. So, hey, Marlon, what time are you going to play? As soon as I get it. As soon as I have it in my hands, bro. As soon as I have the game in my hands. CBH God PC. Shout outs, bro. Let's see here. It said, did you see that the Quantum Air Dev tweet today? They are making Xbox mad. Oh boy, of course. Yeah, I stream on Twitch as well, but just not as much as I am on YouTube. But yeah, it's Marlon Gaming Nation if you want to follow me out on Twitch. I said, do you still rock with the CX? Yes, I still have the CX OLED. Yes, I do. It's in the room. Yeah, I still have it. I still have it. It says, I see 2.5 million for Starfield views. Oh yeah, people are interested in Starfield, man, for sure. I mean, every time when people talk about it on YouTube, I mean, it brings in the views and stuff like that. So yeah, man, there's that, guys. There is that, man. There is that. All right. So anything else, guys? Anything else before? Anything else? No. All right. So love you guys. Thank y'all for the love today. Thank y'all for the support. God bless you guys. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your family. Yeah. Enjoy your gaming over the weekend, man. I love y'all. Appreciate the support on the channel. Make sure y'all like the channel. Give the stream a like today. Subscribe if you're brand new. Tell a friend about the channel. And see you guys when I see you guys. Enjoy your weekend. Love you guys. And let's keep it gaming. And as usual, like the great Etika would say, please have yourself a great one, man. I love y'all. Be blessed. Be easy. Peace. We out.